All right, we're getting ready for the 7th race, which is named after the Monroe County Public Defenders. Unfortunately, we did have a spill in that last 6th race. We hope everybody's okay. Carlos Camilo was involved in the spill. Doesn't look to be serious. He will be transported to the local hospital, but hope that everybody is okay from what occurred in race number 6. We will let you know when all the information is available. 7th race, we scratched the 7 Smart Broad and the 11 Sweet Shallots. We'll go over this one. Ouch, that hurts. This is a pretty wide open group here in race number 7. You're still left with a good bulky field. Again, with the 2 scratches, you're still left with 10 betting interests. Means you're going to get a little more value on some of the logicals. The 2 Ouch, that hurts is one of those logicals, as this one's been lightly raced with 3 starts this year. Last race coming off a 3rd place finish, well beaten 3rd, but that was back in September, and she gets another break since that race. She should be up close throughout. You figure investment grade is the speed of the race. That's the 9 horse. She should be up close. Not a lot of other speed in this race that puts her in good position to be a big threat in here. And she's currently at 4-1. The current favorite is the 8 Betty Smile, coming off a perfect trip victory when dropping down to 5,000, defeating Sabrina, who ran 2nd earlier today. So she's a contender in here. But again, this is going to be a little tougher field for her, but she is getting a lot of early support. So another horse that looks to be a big top 3 threat is the 3 Bayou Melody. Finished 2nd 2 races in a row, going a little bit shorter, 5.5 at the 5,000 level. Stepped up slightly last time and ran a good 3rd behind Lady Jean. Flattery's Music ended up winning the race, but Lady Jean probably was best in there, and that one did come back to win her next start. But that's a tougher field, so she figures to run well here. If she runs her race, she should be a top 3 threat as well, although she does have 1 win in 7 starts at the distance. The 10 horse is Treat Her Like Star, another one that's pretty logical as far as at least hitting the board. She comes off a 2nd place finish against Twice Smitten, who had just dropped and won the condition the race before, so she followed up against the same horses. So there's no shame in losing to that rival, and that was after she won for 5,000 the race before. So she's an obvious contender as well, at least to be in the number. You got a few of them that are like that, but hard to leave her out of the mix in this race. The one long shot I gave a chance to was the 12 Kateri Empire. You can forgive the last 2 races. She was bogged down on the inside her 2 races ago and seemed like she didn't want to be in there as she was pressed into defeat. She was trying. It looked like she was trying to rape, but was
just a little bit of a delay before the 7th,
and ended up fading pretty badly. Last race,
at the 8th pole
she
in
had to
race 6,
check early in the race. She was in a tight spot and never really got going again. So she does have excuses.
Both horses appeared to be okay. Jeremiah's
and they bet her down to 2-1 in 2 races
jumped up,
ago.
and
so
he
if
was
you liked
just
her
fine. Carlos Camilo
maybe you can use her.
was
at
talking,
least
complaining about a little bit of lower back pain.
2-1.
Hopefully everything's all good. Could have been a heck of a lot worse, that's for sure.
Make it into the number
named in honor of the 11th annual Monroe County Public Defenders race. We'll begin our late daily double. Just a little bit of a delay as we wait for the arrival of another ambulance. Bugler Kevin Brock has the horses coming onto the track for the 7th race, the 11th annual Monroe County Public Defenders Race. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Now winners of 2 races since the 1st of January, $5,000 the tag. 7 and 11 both scratched, leaving us with a good-sized field of 10 to begin the late daily double. And post time is in about 2 minutes, so a little more than 2 minutes until post time. Let's get right into the parade. 1 is Joker's Run with Jose Baez. 2, Ouch That Hurt, Jeremiah Flores. Paul Barrow looking for another winner. 3 is Bayou Melody, the other Buckley, stablemate to the 1, Kevin Navarro aboard. 4 is Sweet Invasion, Caber Koa. The 5 is Make a Joyful Noise. Eamon Harkey looking for his second winner on today's card. Up next, the 6, Coup de Parte, John Berrios. 7th out, 8 is Betty Smile. She's looking for 2 in a row, Jackie Davis. 9 is Investment Grade, Christian Navarro. 10 is Treat Her Like a Star, Louis Perez. She's looking for her 14th career victory, scratch the 11. The 12, Kateri Empire, also looking for career win number 14, Rafael Rohina Jr. Those are the 10 fillies and mares. 7th race, the 11th annual Monroe County Public Defenders Race, begins the late double and post time in a couple of minutes. All right, fans, let's get right into the analysis. First off, let's thank our lucky stars there in race 6, huh, fans? That looked pretty ugly there momentarily. Superb surprise. Falling down 30 oysters, crashing over him. Jeremiah Flores okay. Been told by the stewards Carlos Camillo is talking and everything seems to be pretty good, complaining about some lower back pain. That looked really ugly. I think we got away with one there, fans, and that is good. Let's go on to the 7th race, the 11th annual Monroe County Public Defenders Race. I'll make the 8, Betty Smile, my top pick. She was on a class drop on the 24th of October. I like the way she won. Obviously, Sabrine came back earlier today and could only manage second in a similar condition. I'm not going to hold it against Betty Smile. This will be her 3rd start since late May. Last year, she got on a roll. She made nearly $70,000. She won some allowance races. I liked her style recently. She has enough speed to stay close, stalk, and come with a big run. I'm going to come right back with her, the 8, Betty Smile. 5, Make a Joyful Noise. She is my second pick, off a little bit of a layoff. I have to admit, though, I was kind of handicapping a little bit earlier in the morning for more of an off track, or at least last night when I was looking at the PPs and I saw her favorable wet track record. It's not like she can't run very well on a fast track. She does have 7 top 2s from 15 starts, but boy, she really makes a big punch on wet racetracks. Still, she's been freshened up. She has some good class to her. She's made almost $100,000, and we'll see if she can come with a nice run at 9-2. The 3, Bayou Melody. Wendy Lee Farm and John Buckley thought enough to step this one up off a losing effort on the 20th of September. She was defeated for $5,000, and despite running second, the Connections thought enough to step her up in an $11,000 race. Boy, I'll tell you what, they've been very successful the last couple of years, and that move put a lot of promise into me that they believe in Bayou Melody. Now she's back in for 5. I'll give her a big look as my 3rd selection. And then after that, the 10, Treat Her Like a Star, who usually runs pretty good races. She's had quite a career on the brink of $300,000 in earnings. Her best race makes her one of the players. This is a cool race. I didn't even talk about one of my favorites, Kateri Empire, who hasn't been in good form of late. The 1, Joker's Run. I've always been fond of her. She's a big number along the inside. You can go all sorts of way. What about Paul Barrow's Ouch That Hurt? Sweet Invasion on a class drop. A pretty good 7th beginning the late double. A little bit more than a minute until post time. It's post time for the 7th race, the 11th annual Monroe County Public Defenders Race. Ouch, that hurt at 3-1. Betty Smile, Treat Her Like a Star, 7-2. Bayou Melody, Make a Joyful Noise, both 4-1. Inside three are in here. Sweet Invasion, she's on a class drop. Up next, Make a Joyful Noise. Coup de Parte. Longshot King Eddie Babcock's due to blow it up. Not sure if it's going to be here. 63-1, Coup de Parte. There's Betty Smile. Fair enough price for her. Investment grade moving forward. And you got Treat Her Like a Star and Kateri Empire. They're both looking for their 14th career victories. Treat Her Like a Star in much better form than Kateri Empire. Her last two have been well below par, and she's nearly 50-1. They're at the post. And there they go. Swift start, investment grade. Bayou Melody fires into second. Ouch, that hurts. Forwardly positioned from the inside. Then Make a Joyful Noise. And to her flank races Betty Smile, and farther out is Treat Her Like a Star. Sweet Invasion, Coup de Parte, Kateri Empire, and Jokers runs at the back. A pretty compact group. Ouch, that hurt up to the front from Bayou Melody. Investment grades pushing 3 wide. Betty Smile is pressing 40. Treat Her Like a Star's 5 wide heading into the turn. Make a Joyful Noise has 4 lengths to make up. Kateri Empire 5 lengths from the pace. 3 clear of Sweet Invasion. Jokers runs a length behind her. Coup de Parte's at the back. Here's Bayou Melody to tackle. Ouch, that hurt. Betty Smiles into third, but she's under a drive and she's not keeping in touch. And to her outside, Treat Her Like a Star. Kateri Empire stuck out there in no man's land. Make a Joyful Noise gets a favorable inside trip, and she's going to tip away from the inside for the final 3/16. But it's Ouch That Hurt who has got to the front and kicked clear. Bayou Melody still holding second. And they're going to Treat Her Like a Star, Sweet Invasion, and Make a Joyful Noise. But here's another one for Paul Barrow. Ouch That Hurt in front. Bayou Melody second, Make a Joyful Noise third, and fourth place goes to Sweet Invasion for the Superfecta. $113 36/100ths. Looked like Paul Barrow was going to win race 6 before the incident involving Superb Surprise. He comes right back, Paul does, in the 7th with Ouch That Hurt. Her 9th career victory. 3, Bayou Melody second. 3rd place 5, Make a Joyful Noise. And 4th place number 4, Sweet Invasion. 2-3-5-4, 2-3-5-4. In race 7, 113 36/100ths, the final time. Ouch, that hurt. She's in the winner's circle. Her ninth career victory, getting close to $150,000 in earnings. A 7-year-old Gray-Roan mare by Honorable Dylan out of the Damn Devilish Spirit, owned by Paul Barrow and Fred Rose, and it's a trading double for Paul. Winning jockey Jeremiah Flores. The winner was bred in New York by Hidden Lake Farm LLC. And the 7th is official. It's a good double, 4-2, $208.50. 2-3 exacta, $48. 2-3-5 trifecta, $43.37. The 10-cent super, 2-3-5-4, $39.20. Our 7th race named in honor of the 11th annual Monroe County Public Defenders Race. Some good folks in the winner's circle. Monroe County Public Defenders. Folks, welcome to the winner's circle. Thank you for spending your Tuesday afternoon here at Finger Lakes Gaming and Racetrack. Race 8, our nightcap, scratch 7, Harrison knows. Post time in about 20 minutes.
getting ready to conclude this Tuesday card. We did have, of course, our last stakes race of the season early in the card. Race number 5. Congratulations to Linda Dixon and Hector Alejandro and Naz Alvarado. They took the Tin Cup Chalice Stakes. Cable Ready was the winner of that one. Incidentally, that was Linda Dixon's 3rd stakes victory. Here's the thing, Linda Dixon's won all 3 of her stakes wins were with 2-year-olds. She won the She's a Stone Cold Fox Stakes twice earlier in her career. Today, she wins it with one of the boys. Well, the 7th race, yeah, ouch, that hurt. Figured to get a nice trip. Was able to hold the rail as investment grade, unable to really clear early. Ouch, that hurt. Took the initiative and got the front from that inside position. That's all she needed to have was a clear run out there, and she was able to get the victory. Flores been on fire. Speaking of stakes winners, Flores won the She's a Stone Cold Fox Stakes yesterday with Sweet Brown Sugar. He teamed up with Paul Barrow, and they team up again with Ouch, That Hurt. Last race, a 5,000 claimer. Now where's the 2 races since the date, or never won 4 races. Good wide open race, probably the most wide open race of the day to finish the card. Looking at Miami Chrome, a horse that's always right there. Figures to get a trip today as he could sit close up with the speed that does seem to be a couple speed types in here. Production Credit's going to be the inside speed, but Margarita Sunrise is really quick. That one's going to try to get out there as well. Miami Crows should be in that 2nd or 3rd layer there coming down the stretch. And this horse by California Chrome can finally break through with a victory. This is a good distance for him, but he hasn't had great trips. He was caught wide last race, and the race before went to the front end, and that's not really where he wants to be. So Miami Chrome, a big threat in here. Give him a slight edge in a wide open race to finish out the card. He's a price early. He's 8-1 morning line, getting some play, a little bit of play at odds of 6-1. The money's going to be all over the place in this race. The 2 Production Credit is the most logical on the drop in class. Last time he was in for 5,000, he won pretty easily. He did get an easy lead in that race in the slop, and he does like an off track, so there's positive negatives to that. But drop it back to 5,000, he's got to be considered, especially what he did at the level that last time. The 5 Anything Passable also drops. He hasn't had the kind of year he had last year, but he does have a couple victories this season. He's had excuses the last few starts, including a bad start last time. Shortens up to 5.5, but he's a 1-run horse, and if he brings in his A game at 5,000, he's going to be tough to handle, and he could be the one to beat in here. But right now at 9-2, and he's a tricky read because of the recent form. But at 5,000, with a clean start, should be in the mix. The 8 horse is Margarita Sunrise. Threw this horse in because he's the speed of the speed. He should be out there with Production Credit. See if he could clear Production Credit early. Was thinking that there was a possibility of rain too, but that would really help the cause of Margarita Sunrise. Ran well last time against an easier field. Only beat by All Time Classic. Of course, it's going good right now. And we just saw, well, All Time, you look at the pace scenario that day, he actually went pretty decent fractions for the level coming back from Presque. Would like him a lot more if we did get some rain, but if he can get the front end, he could be dangerous at a price. He's at odds of 11-1. Good wide open group to finish out the Tuesday card. Exacta, Trifecta, and Superfecta offered in the last. We scratched a 7. Harrison knows.
One more race to go on the Tuesday card. The nightcap sprinting. 5.5 furlongs, 3-year-olds and up. Now winners of 2 races since July 1st. Or now winners of 4 races. $5,000 claimers. And scratch number 7, Harrison Knows. Let's meet the field. One a special story, Jackie Davis. Current favorite at 5-2. Now on to number 2, production credit Emmanuel Di Diego. 3 is Massey Hall, Stephen Frett looking for 2 on the Tuesday card. 4 is Wapiti Way, Jose Baez, Dylan Clark looking for a training double. Nazario Alvarado looking for another score. He's the pilot aboard 5, Anything Possible. Now's got to the winner's circle in the Tin Cup Chalice aboard the Maiden Cable ready. 6, Miami Chrome, Joel Cruz, Ilmar Loaiza looking for a training double. Scratching 7, 8 is Margarita Sunrise. The 9-year-old's looking for his 17th career score. Kay Bracoa. Anything Possible's looking for his 16th. Special Stories looking for career win number 14. Let's go to the 9, Smokin' Alone, Rafael Rohina Jr. And the 10 is Magnificent Chrome with Andre Worry. That's the field of 9, our Tuesday nightcap in a couple of minutes at 3:50. All right, one more race to go on the Tuesday card. We will do it all over again tomorrow with a 12:15, a first post. Only 7 days left here at Finger Lakes Gaming and Racetrack for the 2023 season. 12:15 each and every racing day for the final 7. Let's update both the pick 6 and the pick 5. Nobody's alive in the pick 6. That carryover is going to be a little shy of $900. Hey, you got to start somewhere. $894.96. We'll stay positive. Maybe we get a 3-day carryover into next week. And who knows, we could blow it all up again. We've already had a $106,000 winner this season. That's right, fans. You are hearing that correctly. $106,000 pick 6 payoff earlier in the season. Now, concerning our pick 5, 8, 9, and 10 are uncovered. 8, 9, and 10 uncovered in the pick 5. That carryover would be a good one into the Wednesday card, a little shy of $25,000. I don't have any one of them in my top 4, so hey, perhaps they have a better chance than we think. 8, 9, and 10 uncovered. 6, Miami Chrome's my top pick. Still waiting for him to replicate that race once upon a time against Fiery Heart. That was back in late August. Gosh, if he could ever come close to that race, they're all running for second. That's the good news. The bad news is the subsequent start was good. The 3 starts thereafter have been a little uninspiring. Not sure what we're going to get with Miami Chrome. One thing I've learned over my tenure here at Finger Lakes Gaming and Racetrack is never underestimate Ilmar Loaiza. Just when you think Ilmar's not going to win, he wins. When you think he's going to win, he doesn't. This is one of those spots where right now he's 8-1 on the board, so it fits my criteria where you don't think he's going to win, but here comes Miami Chrome on the outside. One special story, what a salty veteran he is. The 11-year-old's looking for his 14th career score. How about it here at Finger Lakes? We've got a lot of these salty veterans, grizzled geldings that just love to win races. Anything Possible's looking for his 16th career victory. Margarita Sunrise looking for a career win number 17. Special Story looking for his 14th. Throw in Massey Hall looking for his 9th. I'll tell you what, we've got a lot of grizzled veterans here on the grounds, and that's pretty cool. The One Special Story fits that bill. He has good speed. He has a good stalking style with this inside post. Fans like him. He's 5-2. 2 production credits on a good class drop. Once again, here's a horse who really relishes an off-track versus a fast racetrack. But the fact he's dropping in for 5 makes him dangerous. He's got good early speed, and he was close to Miami Chrome earlier this season. In fact, he turned the tables on him there a little bit later on. So if I like the 6, I've got to include the 2 also. Then the 3, Massey Hall. I really liked Massey Hall last time. Didn't run very much for me that day on the 25th of October. He's coming back quick. The long shot king, Eddie Babcock. I'm telling you, Eddie's probably going to blow it up before the final 3 weeks here in the final 7 days. Maybe it comes with Massey Hall. If you liked him last time like I did at 5-2, you got to give him a little bit of a look at 14-1. Then you get Anything Possible, who makes a lot of sense, dropping in for 5. Anything Possible's won a ton of races, made a ton of cash, and now he drops in for 5. A pretty good nightcap to close the Tuesday card here at Finger Lakes Gaming and Racetrack. The horses are approaching the starting gate. It's post time for the Tuesday night cap. Production credit on the class drop 2-1. Special story 5-2. Anything possible 3-1. And then you get Wapiti Way and Miami Chrome both 7-1. Back at it again tomorrow, 12:15. There's Anything Possible looking for his 16th career victory. That plays second fiddle to Margarita Sunrise, who's looking for career win number 17 this afternoon. Is that right? Did I write that down correctly? Yep, Margarita Sunrise going for his 17th career score. Here he comes into his respective post. 8, 9, and 10 uncovered for the pick 5. Be a big carryover into the Wednesday card, a little shy of $25K. Of course, they're the 3 biggest prices on the board. Here's Margarita Sunrise, Smokin' Alone, and Magnificent Chrome. Production credits getting pounded late. He's all the way down to 6-5. Clear-cut favoritism with production credit. Magnificent Chrome, he'll be the last one to load. California Chrome represented by a couple here in the nightcap at Finger Lakes. And there they go. Smokin' Alone, Margarita Sunrise, Miami Chrome, production credit, Magnificent Chrome, Massey Hall. These all 6 of these show speed. Margarita Sunrise is the quickest. Here's Special Story from the rail. Anything Possible is second last, and Wapiti Way is the last of all. Margarita Sunrise almost a length to Smokin' Alone. Production credits up close from the rail. Magnificent Chrome with a wide charge. Massey Hall with the Blue Silks. He's only 2.5 off the lead at the 3/8, and he's threading his way into contention. And here comes Miami Chrome with a big run from the far outside. Look at him covering more ground than a jockey agent. And here's Miami Chrome with this circling move to the far outside. Massey Hall and Miami Chrome from the rail, production credit. And following him, a Special Story, production credit. Miami Chrome had to cover a ton of ground. Massey Hall with the Blue Silks. Smokin' Alone fights on. Production credit. Miami Chrome continues with his run. Smokin' Alone trying to get us that pick 5 carryover. Production credit. Smokin' Alone. Miami Chrome. Who's going to win the nightcap? Production credit. Production credit from Smokin' Alone, Miami Chrome, and Anything Possible checked in 4th for the Superfecta. What a horse race. Look at this slow-mo at the 3:16, stacked across the track. Production credit got the best trip, saving more ground than his rivals, and he is going to get to the winner's circle, I believe. Boy, the 6 and 9 really tested him inside the final 16th. 1 minute 6 and 37/100ths the final time. Let the placing judges sort it out. 296 in the photo in the nightcap. Two's the winner, Production Credit. Second place, 9, Smokin' Alone at a huge price. Third place, 6, Miami Chrome. Fourth place, 5, Anything Possible. Production Credit. Hard-earned victory at 4-5. He's a 5-year-old. Dark Bear Brown gelding by Central Banker out of the dam. Right on it. Owned and trained by the one and only Ralphie D. Ralph D'Alessandro, winning jockey, the Barber Emmanuel D. Diego. The winner was bred in New York by McMahon of Saratoga Thoroughbreds, LLC. And the nightcap is official. 2965, top 4 finishers. That 2-2 late double, $30.40. A 2-9 exacta from the nightcap, $95.50. 2-9-6 trifecta, $112.37. 10-cent super, 2-9-6-5, $75.55. 4-2-2 late pick 3, $103.25. 6 with 4 with 2 with 2-7. 6 with 4 with 2 with 2-7. That late pick 4, $673. 1 with 6 with 4 with 2 with 2-7 in the pick 5. That's a big payer. $3,348. $3,348 for that Tuesday pick 5. All 6 in that pick 6. Can I get back to that? Well, here we go. All 6 in the pick 6. If I get back to that payoff, I think that was $894.96 and 5 out of 6. $24.80. Make it 4 out of 6. 4 out of 6, $24.80. And there's the pick 6. A little shy of $900. Thank you very much to my video department for bailing me out with those last 2 payouts. All right, fans, that's it for Tuesday's card. We'll do it all over again tomorrow, 12:15. First post. Sure hope you had a great day of racing. When leaving the track, please drive very carefully. This has been racing from Finger Lakes Gaming and Racetrack. Good night, everyone.